What is up, everybody? Back with some more NBA best bets. I got 4 picks for you guys once again today, as well as a DGF play of the day. We went 3-1 yesterday on our free picks, and then the DGF play missed. So we only missed one college play yesterday. Both of our NBA plays cashed. DGF play ended up missing. It was Pirtle over points, which I thought that one was going to be a lock. Pirtle come out and did nothing. So we ended up 3-1. That makes us 8-1 in the last 2 days on our free picks, and we have been smashing it, man. We're on a really good run right now on our free picks. We did end up cashing another 6-man last night in our VIP. Telling you guys, if you haven't joined VIP, you need to do it, man. We're smashing. This is 18 6-mans we've hit this month. Well, this is just from Lewis. Let me give Lewis credit. Lewis is one of our pretty much one of our mods. He posts a lot of plays, so he does a lot of 6-mans. He does a high volume 6-man type style of playing, and he's cashed 18 of them, and it's been like the last week and a half. Like, he's been smashing these 6-mans. So you want to get all the 6-mans, they are on his channel, Lewis. But head on over to our Patreon. $25 a month, you get every single play. You can also sign up with a partnered app to get a free month. So make sure you guys take advantage of that. It's like Underdog, Chalkboard, Sleeper. Whichever one you want to sign up with, you can do. But I'm telling you guys, been smashing VIP, and would love to have you guys in there. And at least join the Discord, guys. Discord's absolutely free. There's a link down in the description for that. And we do post some other stuff in our Discord as well for the free people. So make sure you guys join the Discord at the very least. But anyways, got this video out a little bit later. Your boy kind of slept in, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm not fully recovered from the sickness. I'm getting a lot better. I don't know if you can tell, but I do feel a whole lot better. But I did have a little bit of a sore throat this morning and was trying to sleep it off. And it wasn't sleeping off, so I just had to make myself get up. But anyway, we are here. Let's go ahead and jump into these free picks. So we're gonna start out with the DGF play of the day. So what I'm looking at right now is on Parlay play on DGF. So if you guys want a free 25% off of DGF, put the link down in our description for Daily Grind Fantasy, and you will get 25% off if you use code ACES. So you got a link down in there. Make sure you guys sign up using that link. Or if you guys want to sign up to OUTLIER.bet, which is another site we used kind of to show stats and stuff for you guys, you can get a 7-day free trial using our link down in the description as well. So highly recommend you guys sign up for either one of these. Both of them work best in my opinion, but I know a lot of people aren't going to be able to get both. So if you want to pick one, I'm kind of leaning towards DGF myself, just because you can look at charts on other sites for free too, but both sites are awesome. But anyway, looking at Wembanyama right here, they got him under 14 rebounds, 58% hit chance on this one. I think I'm gonna take that as the DGF play of the day. So we're gonna lock in Wemby under 14 rebounds. So that's gonna be DGF play number 1. We're gonna pull it up over here, see what they got him at. So Yama. Rebounds, they got him at 13.5, going over 50 or under the 53% chance. We take this alt lines under 14.5. So you can do 14.5 because well, I'm supposed to be under. Dang, I can't do under 14.5. All right, I can't show you charts for that, but we'll just do under 15.5. It don't really matter. There's 2 games where he got 15, so we would have cashed the 14.5. But anyway, he would have hit it in 6 of his last 10 games, 2023 season. Most of the games, there has been a couple we've been over. So I think it's like 20 or 24 he'd been under this number. Plus, if you look at Chicago, they don't give up many rebounds, or they actually give up quite a bit of rebounds. It's red. That red confuses me sometimes, but they give up. They're 22nd in the league in rebounds, so a little higher in the middle of the pack. If you go over to power forward position, 30th, so they do give up quite a bit of rebounds. Wembanyama is a rebound machine sometimes, but 14 is a really high number. So we're going to take the under on it just because DGF has it at 58%. They're 3-4 right now, so if you don't like to play, you can fade it. And we're going to see what happens tonight with our DGF play of the day. So Wemby, I'm assuming it's going to be 13.5 on Underdog. So yeah, they got him at 13.5. I'm not taking under 13.5, only at 14. So parlay play is always a little bit higher. That's why it's 14 on there. But you can, I was gonna say Chalkboard and Sleeper might have it at 14, but they're not going to. So that's probably gonna be a parlay play. It might get bumped if people start taking this over, but that might be a parlay play only play. I'm kind of dumb for choosing that prop, but we're gonna roll with it. I'm not gonna repick, but anyway, that is gonna be DGF play number 1. And now let's jump into our first free pick of the day. So first free pick is gonna be for our man Bane. They're taking Desmond Bane, taking him under 35.5 points, rebounds, and assists. So we got him under 35.5 on Sleeper. It does look like it got bumped down to 34.5. So I don't like the value nearly as much on 34.5. can't change it to 35 either. Anyway, 34.5, that extra point it does hurt a little bit. I do think that he's gonna go under, man. He's struggling a little bit now that Morant's back. Morant's back is taking a lot of his usage away. He usually averages 34 PRA on the season, but with Morant back, he only had 26 in his last game. So I still think this number is a little inflated at 35.5, 34.5. It's getting a little closer, but I like under 35.5, man. And I'll show you guys a slip here in just a few minutes so you can see. But if you look at, if you go ahead and look at the Pacers, so they do give up 29th in points, 8th in rebounds, 11th in assists. So lots of points, not many rebounds, middle of the pack assists. If you go over to the shooting guard position, it's middle of the pack, lots, or none, and then middle of the pack. So they don't give up a whole lot of they give up lowest in the league in terms of rebounds allowed to this position. So I like to play a lot, man. I'm going to be locking it in. If you want to fade it, you are more than welcome to fade it. But that is for our man Desmond Bane, under 35.5 PRA. I'm gonna see if it's on parlay play, because parlay play usually has the inflated lines. So 35.5 under, they got a 54% chance. So they like this play a lot too. Gotta lock it in, man. Minus 113 odds to go under 34.5. So you're getting almost even value under 34.5, and then at 35.5 it's just better value. So gotta play against the books and take any value you can get. So I would definitely lock in 35.5 to get the chance. 34.5 on Underdog. If you want to risk it at 34.5, I don't dislike to play at 34.5. I really don't. Like I said, I think it's a little inflated with Morant back, but I do like 35 a lot better. It gives you that little cushion. The extra point does does help a lot. But locking in Desmond Bane under 35.5 points, rebounds, and assists. So that's going to be our first play of the day. Second play is going to be for our man SGA, and we're going to be locking him in over rebounds and assists. So SGA over RA, it's 11.5, 57% to go over, minus 138, minus 160 DraftKings. So I feel like a lot of people are going to fade the Desmond Bane play. If you don't, that's good for you. If you do, then that's good for you as well. Obviously, he could definitely have a pop-off game. Who knows? But I feel like a lot of people are going to like this one compared. So looking at SGA, he's been over this. It only looks like 4 in his last 10, but he has cashed it in 3 straight, getting 14, 14, and 15. He's averaging 12 RA on the season, so he's over this on his average. It should be a competitive game, man. They're playing against the Clippers. The Clippers are playing very good ball right now, so this should be a competitive game. Hopefully no blowout. I don't think there's going to be. Look at the head-to-head. He's only cashed it in 1 of his 6 games versus the Clippers. Obviously, none of these are from this season. 2023 season, he's cashed this in 13 of 24 games on the season. So over half. Looking at the Clippers, they don't give up many rebounds. They don't give up many assists. If you go over to the shooting guard position, they give up middle of the pack and middle of the pack. So they give up a lot more to this position than they do overall. So I like this play a lot with our man SGA. I think he's going to come out here and get at least 12 RA for us. So I got to lock him in. We can go ahead and pull him up over here on parlay play. I'm only using parlay play because they have more lines usually. So I don't know why I said that. It's not even true. So they got 12. The other ones are just inflated. So under 12, I'm gonna go to Underdog. Underdog's probably gonna have this one right. Okay. If I can get this to load. Your boy's struggling a little bit. Rebounds and assists under 12, over 12. So they got him at 12 on Underdog, man. I don't like that. Why is everything bumped? Like every play that I picked so far has either been bumped down or bumped up. So obviously, to going from 11.5 to 12 only gives push potential. Why is it lagging, man? It only gives push potential, so it's okay to take it from 11.5 to 12, which is fine. But still, I don't like that. You can get it on Sleeper and get some better value. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up on Sleeper, show you that we locked it in. This is our play on Sleeper. I would get it while you can before they're bumped down. Bane under 35.5, and then you got Gilgeous-Alexander over SGA over 11.5. So I like to play. Gotta lock him in on this one. So make sure you guys get him while you can. 12 is okay to take. I wouldn't fade it at 12 just because it's a 12. That just adds push potential, like I said. So anyway, that is play number 2. Jumping into our other 2 plays. We're actually doing all NBA tonight. No college, unfortunately. Didn't really like the college I didn't really like college tonight. But anyway, we got our man Towns again. So locking him in over 11 or 12.5 RA. So this one's a little 1 point higher than it was last night when we took him. So we actually played him on points and rebounds, and then we took him on just RA as well because points and rebounds got removed. So 12.5, dude. I still like it at 12.5. 55% to go over, -130 odds. Looking at Towns, man, he's really killing it, man. He's hit this in 4 of his last 5 games. He's averaging 14.5 RA across his 23 games versus the Lakers. If you go to head-to-head, if you look at every game he's ever played, he's averaging 14.5 versus Lakers in 23 games. So he kills it against the Lakers. He's always played well against them. He's been over this in 15 of 26 games on the season, so almost a 60% hit rate. Looking at Lakers, man, rebounds allowed, to give up a lot of rebounds, quite a few assists. If you go over to the center position, they give up tons of assists and tons of rebounds. So they give up the most almost in the league in assists and then rebounds. They give up a lot of stats to this position, man, and I really like to play for man Towns. Towns, I've said it before, one of my favorite players. I really like Karl-Anthony Towns, so I gotta lock him in whenever I can. So I like this play a lot, man. One of my favorite plays on the slate, and I'll probably be playing a good amount on this one. So hopefully it doesn't bite me in the butt. So Towns, they got points and rebounds over 30.5, which you could lock in if you want. 30.5 is high though, man. Look at what he had yesterday. Yesterday it started out 27.5. Some people got it at 27.5, so it's 3 points higher starting out today, which is awful. But rebounds and assists over 12.5, 51%. So they're leaning towards the points and rebounds. If you want to go points and rebounds, you can do that too, man. But you just saw Lakers give a crap ton of assists, most assists in the league. So I highly suggest you guys give RA a try as well if you want to stagger them. Maybe use a little bit on both. That way you don't put all your eggs in one basket, because you could have a bad game and not score any points tonight. It can happen. So anyway, that is going to be our third play of the day. Our man Cat over 12.5 RA. One of my favorite plays. I probably should have put this at the top. 12.5 rebounds and assists, locked in. And if play number 5, it's going to be our last play of the day, and then I'll leave you guys alone. So it's going to be for our man Jaren Jackson. We're going to be locking him in over 2.5 blocks and steals. So this one's the one a little bit risky because you are leaning towards blocks and steals a little bit. So you never know how that's going to go. But 61% chance to go over. -160 odds. -166 on Caesar. Cashed it in 6 of his last 10 games. He's cashed it in 4 of his last 5 games. Dude has been a block and steal machine. It's going to be a fast-paced game. He averages 3.2 blocks and steals on the season. And that's versus the Pacers. So look at the Pacers. He's cashed it in 4 straight. Smashes steals and blocks versus the Pacers. Excuse me, man. I know that was really annoying. I'm sorry. Anyway, go ahead and look at the defense here. They don't give up many steals. They give up a ton of blocks. Go to the center position. They give up more steals. Still a ton of blocks. So lots of opportunity here for a man. JJJ, Triple J. Like to play a lot, obviously. Gonna lock him in. So let's go ahead and pull up Jaren Jackson Jr. over here on. I don't know if they're going to have it on here, to be honest with you. Probably not. There's no point in looking this one up on. I feel like this is going to be a sleeper chalkboard only play. Looking like it. We got it on sleeper, by the way, if you were wondering. Yeah, so they don't have it on Prizepicks or Underdog, unfortunately. I'll go ahead and pull it up. It's slip for you so you can see we locked it in. Anthony Towns, Jaren Jackson Jr., 2.5 blocks of steals, 12.5 assists and rebounds. Locked in. Liking these plays a lot, man. So if I had to pick my favorite plays of the day on these slip, my favorite play is going to be for our man Cat, obviously. Second play is probably going to be for I like 11.5 on SGA. I'd probably take that one. Then Bane and Jaren Jackson, I kind of like about the same. Under 35.5, not 34.5. And then the Wembanyama is the DGF play. That one scares me a little more than the other just because Wembanyama is a monster when it comes to rebounds. But I do think he goes under 14, or at least pushes that number. So those are our 5 plays of the day, guys. Hopefully we can sweep the board. That would be awesome. Do me a massive favor. Hit that sub button. Hit that like button. Picking a winner in the comments from yesterday to win a free month of VIP because we got super close to 50 comments. We can do the same thing again today. 50 comments, 200 likes. I'll pick a random comment to win a month of VIP. So hope you guys have a great day. Head on over to our Patreon. Go sign up for Patreon, guys. We need some new faces in there. We've been smashing it. You're not going to regret it, I promise. And I highly suggest you guys sign up through it. But anyways, hope you have a great day. See y'all in the next video.